Nagas are a race of semi-divine serpent creatures in Hindu and Buddhist mythology. Female Nagas are called Nagis or Naginis, usually depicted as human above the waist and snake below the waist. Nagas can also change shape to appear fully human or snake. Nagas and Nagis are known for their strength, supernatural wisdom, and good looks. When Nagis take human form, they can marry mortal men, and some Indian dynasties claim descent from them as well. According to legend, Nagas are children of Kadru, the granddaughter of the god Brahma, and her husband Kasyapa. Nagas lived on earth at first, but their numbers became so great that Brahma sent them to live under the sea. They reside in magnificent jeweled palaces and rule as kings at the bottom of rivers and lakes and in the underground realm called Patala. Like humans, Nagas show wisdom and concern for others, but also cowardice and injustice. Nagas are immortal and potentially dangerous. Some are demons, others seem friendly and are worshipped as gods. Nagas also serve as protectors and guardians of treasure, both material riches and spiritual wealth. One famous Naga named Muchalinda spreads his cobra hood to shelter the prophet Buddha while he meditates. When the god Vishnu sleeps, he is protected by Shesha, king of the Nagas. Shesha's 7 snake heads cover the god. As the servants of the god Indra, Nagas oversee the distribution of rain. Sometimes they withhold the rain until forced to release it by the eagle god Garuda. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back, and today we're going to review Ruby Naga, the serpent that serves as protector and guardian of treasure, both material riches and spiritual wealth. Ruby Naga, created in collaboration with Harrods to mark the launch of Stéphane Humbert eagerly awaited serpent collection. Ruby Naga is a tribute to the luxury and sophistication of Nightbridge store. This fragrance was launched in 2022 and it falls under the amber floral category. The nose behind this special serpent is no other than Stéphane Humbert. Alright, so let's spray some of this and see what we get. Ruby Naga. Smells so delicious. Very beautiful, very special. It feels like an extension of the snake collection, or better said, like the representer of the snake collection. It pretty much feels like it's a combination of the whole collection in one fragrance. And look at this bottle, it's gorgeous. Make sure you stick to my video and check out the unboxing. It's just a beautiful gold bottle. These bottles are just phenomenal, very beautiful. All right. Okay, so Ruby Naga, like the rest of the most serpent collection, opens up with this beautiful exotic concoction of fruits. It has a beautifully tangy and fresh, yet slightly bitter citrus aroma with a soft floral neroli-like undertone, which must be from green mandarin. God, it's so exotic. There is also this very juicy grape with a mild flavor that is aqueous, delicately rosy, and temperately sweet, which must be coming from lychee, which is very exotic. I keep saying that word. It is also tangy, somewhat sweet, juicy, and tart, which comes from raspberry. So you see, you have this concoction of this very exotic tropical fruits on the top note. There is also this ripe, freshly picked fruit full of juicy taste and aroma with a coconut hint, which must be coming from the peach note. Peach is a very popular and interesting note, and it's not big in this fragrance, but it is there since it's mixed with other exotic top notes that I already mentioned in this fragrance. Its fresh, slightly sour undertone gives it a fantastic harmony with the delicious and aphrodisiac dominant notes. The peach essential oil cannot be made, so the perfume industry mainly uses a synthetically created note. The intense peach scent is obtained thanks to the high lactone concentration, especially in the fruit fallen from the tree, delta-lacton, and gamma-lacton. The most famous synthetic peach scent is so-called aldehyde C14. I also sense a soft, nutty note that is somewhat sweet, bitter, or slightly has this green nuances, and I believe it must be coming from almond that is mentioned in the top notes. So all these accords create this beautiful exotic concoction of fruity notes, which makes the fragrance very exotic. As the fragrance opens up and gets in its heart, this exotic fruity accords morph into this beautiful floral accord that truly represents heaven. The heart is sweet, green, fruity / floral with a rich floral, honey, tea undertone, turning sweeter in the dry down, which is from Sambac jasmine. Alright, so I also get hints of this floral animalic complex accord, which must be coming from Moroccan orange flower. Yes, you heard me right. The Moroccan orange flower does have some animalic facet to it as well, even though it's floral. There is also this delicate, sweet floral and woody, earthy, rooty aroma mixed with this touch of metallic green, yet dusty and powdery accord, which must be coming from orris butter and violet leaves. There is also some Bulgarian rose in here, but nothing heady, just slight pinch to make this fragrance sweet, deep, mellow, delicate, and beautiful. This opulent arrangement of fruits and hearty bouquet of flowers mingle with sweet vanilla, crystal amber, exotic blonde woods, and clear musk in the dry down, resulting in a truly unique exotic experience. Alright, so all in all, what you get with Ruby Naga, you get this beautiful big amber accord. It's fresh, spicy, citrusy on the opening with the concoction of exotic fruity notes. And then it turns kind of into floral type of an accord with this fragrance. You also have this beautiful vanilla accord in here. It's kind of sweet. You also get this dusty, powdery signature of Stéphane Humbert, which comes from the orris butter and the violet leaves. It's a little bit animalic as well, which comes from this, what is it called, the Moroccan orange flower. And also it's woody, which comes from the blonde woods in here. And you have a little bit of coumarin going on in here, which gives it a little bit of herbal greenness to the fragrance. I don't want to say like an almondy type of a vibe to the fragrance. I don't want to say tobacco. I'd rather say almondy vibe to the fragrance. And you also get this muskiness to it as well. So that's as far as the accords of Ruby Naga goes. Alright, so let's get to the notes of Ruby Naga and see what we got. Top notes, we have green mandarin, we got lychee, we got almond, raspberry, and peach. Middle notes, we got Sambac jasmine, we got Moroccan orange flower, orris butter, Bulgarian rose, violet leaves. Base notes, we have crystal amber, we got vanilla, tonka, clear musks, and blonde woods. Alright, so let's get to the performance and longevity of Ruby Naga. Ruby Naga, it's a great performer, but it's not a loud fragrance like God of Fire or Crying of Evil. It's more of a close to skin and close encounter type of a scent. It's very intimate type of fragrance. It's very beautiful, it's gorgeous. And on my skin, I get between 7 to 8 hours as far as the longevity goes. And for that, I will give it a medium score. All right, so let's get to the projection and sillage of Ruby Naga. Actually, Ruby Naga projects phenomenal. On the initial spray, I get about 5 to 6 feet out of it. And it stays that way for half an hour to 45 minutes, and then it gets closer to your skin. As far as the sillage goes, it has a beautiful sillage. It's kind of different. So interestingly, when you initially spray it, when it lingers around, it has a fruity and sweet kind of an amber, vibe to it. But when somebody gets close to you, it is very fresh and it has a citrusy, lemony type of a accord to it. So it has a dual personality where when you pass someone by, It has that sweet, fruity accord to it, but when somebody sits right next to you, it has that fresh, energizing, uplifting vibe to it, which makes it really interesting, gives it a dual personality. So as far as the projection sillage goes, I would definitely give it a high score. All right, so let's get to the compliments of Ruby Naga. Ruby Naga gets a lot of compliments. I mean, what would you expect? She represents the whole entire snake collection. So personally, I tested this a lot and I got tons of compliments. I have to say though, it leans a little bit on the feminine side. But again, because I'm very familiar with the fragrances from Stéphane Humbert, the way he blends the fragrance, the vanilla, the blonde woods, the citrusy notes on the top, it makes the fragrance very unisex. But I know that in the comment section, if anybody tried this, they're going to come out and say this leans a little bit on the feminine side. So for the sake of the review, I just wanted to let you guys know that it is a little bit on the feminine side. And I think ladies are going to fall in love with this. This is a beauty. And for guys as well, when I wear this, I love it. Especially when it dries down, it becomes extremely unisex. It becomes sweeter, it becomes woody, and it becomes kind of that signature of Stéphane Humbert. It becomes dusty and powdery, and it keeps its freshness at the same time too. So again, I think it is a unisex fragrance, but I think some people might come out and say it leans a little bit on the feminine side. But as far as the compliments goes, it gets tons of compliments, and for that, I will definitely give it a high score. All right, so let's get to the versatility of Ruby Naga. Interestingly, Ruby Naga has the best of both worlds. It has the sweetness of the amber and the woodiness from the blonde woods, which you can definitely wear it in the winter time with the tonka in it. And then it also has that fruity, exotic, tropical notes and the freshness from the citruses that you can wear it also in summer and springtime with the floral notes. So, and it's not a beast mode type of a scent. So I would say you can definitely wear this to work. Again, it can be your signature scent. It's very versatile. And I would say it demands a little bit of dressing up. It's kind of luxurious and sophisticated. Other than that, I would definitely see someone wear this for a date night. You can wear this to work. You can wear this to a party, for clubbing. Any type of occasion would really work. And as far as the versatility goes, I would definitely give Ruby Naga a high score. All right, so let's get to the uniqueness of Ruby Naga. Ruby Naga, it's very unique because it represents the whole entire snake collection. It pretty much has a little bit of everything that you get in the snake collection in here, but in a mild way. So that's what it makes it so unique. And I haven't smelled anything out there that I can say this smells kind of like this fragrance or that fragrance, but I would say it represents the snake collection. So as far as the uniqueness goes, I would definitely give it a high score. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we continue my video. That's all I have for Ruby Naga. That's dedicated to the store Harrods. So you can only get this. I think you can also order this on the website, on Stéphane Humbert website. Pretty soon you can order it, but it's already available in store Harrods. So if you have access to store Harrods, you can definitely go and sample it and check it out. It's a beautiful fragrance. And that's it, you guys. That's all I have. Thank you so much. And hopefully I'll see you guys soon with another video. Bye.